Have you ever started at a massive spreadsheet and tried to figure out what column number letter A, G, or XF actually corresponds to? Hello and welcome to Ben Academy. In this video, I will show you how to change the letters of the columns to the numbers. Counting across the alphabet gets old really fast. What if you could instantly switch all those letters into clear, clean numbers? Today, I'm going to show you how to change Excel column letters into numbers using a powerful built-in setting. Let's jump right in. But before diving into the details, if you like such content, to see the similar contents, subscribe to our channel and check our channel to watch the other tutorials in Excel. By default, Excel labels your columns with letters from A to Z, and then AA, AB, and so on. But you can change this in just a few clicks. First, head up to the top left corner and click on the File tab. Next, select Options at the very bottom of the sidebar to open up your Excel Options window. Now, from here, click on the Formulas on the left-hand menu, and now in this area, working with formulas, there's an option R1C1 reference style. If you click on it, this is the same option you're looking for, and you can change the letters of columns to numbers. But for referencing those cells, you need to use the style of R1C1. I will show you how to do this. Click on OK. Now you can see that the columns are now written by numbers. So before you go turning this on for every workbook, there is one major thing you need to know: formula syntax changes. When you enable R1C1 reference style, Excel changes how cell coordinates are written. Instead of standard reference like R1 or B2, your formula will now use row and column offsets like RC1, RC2, and so on. Let's show you. For example, if I write a formula equals a cell, you can see that it's RC minus 4. Here you can see R5C3. It means that row number 5 and column number 3. Why it's written here RC minus 4? It's the relative referencing. As you can see, the cell I chose is in the same row. So row is not changed, but column is changed. The column I've selected is in the third column, so I am referencing the cell that is 4 column before the column I'm writing formula in. That's why it's written RC minus 4. Let's show you some other examples. If I select another cell like this, 1, 2, 3, 4 column ahead, and also 1, 2, 3 row upper than the row I'm writing the formula, you can see that is R minus 3 and C4. You can also use the global referencing. If you write R3, C8, you can see that it's mentioned exactly the third row and 8th column. So you can use both styles. If you're building traditional formulas, this can take a little bit of getting used to. But if you work with massive datasets, engineering tables, or macros where numerical coordinates are a lifesaver, this setting is an absolute game changer. And if you ever want to go back, just retrace your steps back into the Excel options, uncheck the R1C1 box, and your letters will return instantly. Do you prefer working with traditional letters, or would you use column numbers for your workflow? Drop a comment below, hit that thumb up button if this video helps you out, and make sure to subscribe for more straight to the point tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.